Rezensionen, Emotionen, Videos bloggen und mal loggen. Seit 10 Jahren spielen Narren, lebt dreimal hoch, klicken Abend.
Hallo Klickenabendler, wir sind in Essen bei Stronghold Games. Next to me is Stephen Bonnecker. Hi.
How you doing, Andreas? Good to see you again.
It's a good year. It's year 2016.
It is an amazing year.
And we had to vote for Stephen Bonnecker in 2016, right?
Vote Bonnecker, vote Stronghold, vote great games.
Vote it by heart.
And one of my tattoos on his wrist. Very nice. Very nice.
Printed for Stronghold Games.
Thank you.
All right, you have got a lot of new games.
We have basically at the show we have 7 brand new titles that either just came out or first released here. But I think we talk about the number one before we talk about this, because this is
almost
incredible.
sold out, or it is sold out, right?
It was sold out on day one.
On day one?
Oh, it was sold out, actually. Many hundreds of copies. I couldn't get any more because they only printed that many for the show for me.
That's bad.
So it's Terraforming Mars. But I don't even think I have to introduce it, right? Because at this point, Stronghold Games was first on Mars. That's what I like to say, because a lot of Mars games coming out, but we were first to Mars. Do you need to translate? I don't know.
Yeah, sure. Das hier ist sein Spiel Terraforming Mars, was uns vorstellt. Ich habe gerade eben noch ein bisschen Werbung gemacht. Wir haben hier überall Stephen Bonnecker-Buttons. Das Spiel heißt Terraforming Mars. Es war am ersten Tag schon ausverkauft. Sie hatten ein paar hundert davon, mehr gab es nicht. Das war das allererste Mars-Spiel hier, was rausgekommen ist vor allen anderen Mars-Spielen. Und es war schon am Day One, am ersten Tag ausverkauft. So, will you reprint it?
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah.
You have to, right?
It's we were the demand basically was twice what we printed, and we made the largest print run that I've ever done on a brand new game. So like Survive is my biggest selling title year after year. I sell 20,000 units a year. But for a brand new game, you got to take, you can't go crazy. But we made a very significant print run, and the demand was twice as much, almost. So we hit the print button again. It'll be back in stores in January. Okay. Sorry, gamers. I mean, really, I could not do anything. I could not print twice as many games. It would have killed us.
So for some gamers, it's not under the Christmas tree, but
it will not. But put a note under the Christmas tree that your wife or your girlfriend or your husband, should get you one or something like that. Right? There you go.
Okay, also es war eine normale Auflage bei Ihnen und es war sofort weg, was sehr, sehr schade ist. Es tut Ihnen natürlich sehr leid. Sie haben schon den Button gedrückt, es wird neu produziert. Im Januar ist es dann wieder da, in Englisch, Terraforming Mars. Es kann also bei dem einen oder anderen nicht unterm Weihnachtsbaum stehen. Dann lasst euch doch eine schöne kleinen Zettel hinlegen, dass es dann im Januar nachkommt. So, Terraforming Mars, it lays down there on the table.
It is on the table.
What is the story of the game?
Yeah, well, let's go at a really high level. This is set 400 years into the future, and mankind has moved on to Mars, but that's not good enough. What we really want to do is we want to change the planet, terraform it. We have to make it Earth-like to truly be a 2-planet species. So you're going to be trying to raise the temperature by bringing up the CO2 levels. You're going to try to add, get water there by melting your polar ice caps. You're doing this over generations. So this is not like, okay, we did this in 10 years to transform a planet. The game is like an 8-generation game. So you can think about it, that's several hundred years of doing this. And you do it like in 8 turns. And you're introducing plant life. You're introducing animals onto the planet slowly but surely. And each one of you are playing a corporation. The corporation is getting contracts from the government, and then they are doing this work on the planet.
Okay, wir befinden uns auf dem Mars, es spielt in der Zukunft und wir versuchen den Mars zu terraformen. Das dauert natürlich ein bisschen lang. Wir reden hier also von 8 Generationen der Menschheit, die auf dem Mars sich befindet und den Mars langsam an sich anpasst. Wir brauchen Wasser, wir pflanzen Pflanzen an, wir bauen Gebäude, wir nutzen verschiedene Techniken aus, um uns auf dem Mars auszubreiten und den als neuen Planeten anzusiedeln. Und das Ganze spielt also über mehrere Generationen, ist jahrzehntelang, wie wir uns da befinden, und wir versuchen halt langsam den an unsere notwendigen Sachen, die die Menschheit braucht, anzupassen.
One more thing I want to mention, my partners get crazy because I don't talk about too much detail on the games because we only have a little bit of time anyway, but look at those cubes, how cool. Not only is there plastic translucent ones, but we also have metallic bonded plastic cubes in gold, silver, and bronze. I mean, they're just beautiful looking, so it gives it that real bling on the table. Besides being a great game, and there hasn't been a bad review on this game, which is kind of scary that nobody is saying anything. So it's just really working for us with a beautiful production. We're very happy.
Okay, also was er noch betont ist, schaut euch mal die Klötzchen an, diese Plastikklötzchen. Das sind nicht nur die transparenten drin, die man inzwischen auch kennt, sondern schaut euch mal an, wir haben Gold, Silber und Bronze. Die sehen total toll aus, machen das Spiel natürlich nochmal besser vom Material, hat ganz viel Spielspaß. Zum Spiel selbst möchte ich jetzt gar nicht so viel Sachen, weil so viel Zeit haben wir nicht und es hat sehr, sehr viele Regeln, das Spiel. It has a lot of cards inside.
200 cards.
It's a completely gamer's game, of course. There are very different strategic things which you can play. Around.
And you try to make combos with your cards and stuff like that. So that's the core. The core mechanic in the game is the card play and how you can best use those cards over time, because the cards are going to get more and more powerful. More and more things are going to happen on the planet, and mostly you're building your own engine. You are the corporation, and you're trying to do the best victory point based. Best corporation has won the game.
Also es ist ein eindeutiges Vielspielerspiel, ein Expertenspiel, ganz viele verschiedene Strategien, ganz viele Karten sind drin, man kann verschiedene Strategien fahren. Es macht auf jeden Fall eine Menge Gaudi. Es gibt auch noch keine einzigste schlechte Review online. Ja, sie haben anscheinend alles richtig mit dem Spiel gemacht. And I think for the brothers, there are 11 brothers as I know, the Fricks Games guys, right? It's also from Fricks Games.
Also from Fricks Games.
And it's a very big family. I interviewed them once.
9 brothers and 4 sisters.
Yeah,
that's a big family.
That's a big number. And I think they were here 3 years ago the first time or something like that. So that's a first very, very hard hit. And yeah, I wish you and them all the best.
Thank you very much.
That's fine that you have such a great game and it sells so good.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right.
Rezensionen, Emotionen, Videos bloggen und mal loggen. Seit 10 Jahren spielen Narren, lebt dreimal hoch, klicken, abbe.